Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Saddle Creek, Texas, The Crawfords, Box Set No. 2, by Kat Baxter. Narrated by Amber O'Rourke and Oliver Highpoint. Lone Star Playboy. Chapter 1. Rory. A few months ago. Recently, my entire small Texas town of Saddle Creek has been abuzz because of some gossip regarding one of the local families. Well, I suppose you can't call it gossip if it's actually true. In any case, anyone within a 40-mile radius of Saddle Creek has heard of the Crawfords. They have a freakishly attractive gene pool, and considering up until about a month ago all of them were single, their names were frequently on the lips of townspeople. Case in point, I might have called my very best friend Callie when I heard that juicy bit of gossip regarding their entire family. The one that said all of the siblings, 5 boys and 1 girl, had to get married as quickly as possible in order to save their ranch. It's like something out of a delicious holiday romantic movie. Thankfully, I talked some sense into my bestie, and she snagged one of the hotties for herself and is now blissfully married. I'm personally not looking for a husband. I got a close-up look at the ugly side of marriage growing up with my parents. Frankly, I'm not even sure who is worse. My father, the Army colonel, or my mother, the judgmental shrew and former Miss Texas. Growing up in the shadow of a beauty queen when you don't fit society's beauty standards is less than ideal. I'm pretty sure she had me on a liquid diet before my 10th birthday. The fact of the matter is, I'm a thick girl. Curvy, voluptuous, fat, chubby, whatever you want to call it, that's me. I've got rolls and cellulite, and I'm soft and squishy. When I was a teenager, I tried to diet and starve myself, and I ended up in the hospital with a stomach ulcer from an excess of stomach acid, and my hair started falling out. That was the last time I tried to change the way I look. But I digress. I was talking about the Crawfords and their hot jeans, not my tight jeans. So they all have to get married, which means they're all on the prowl. Since I'm not interested in marriage, I'm not putting my name in any of their proverbial hats. Not that they've been knocking at my door. But there is one Crawford who I know will be the last one to cave with this marriage mandate. He's the playboy in the family. The only one who doesn't even live in town because he's got some fancy city boy job in Austin a couple of hours away. Well, technically, Johnny, the youngest, doesn't live here full-time, but that's only because he's going to college. To say this man is attractive is a serious understatement. We're talking slap his face and body on a billboard in the middle of Times Square hot. It's ridiculous. He's known for being a total one-and-done kind of guy, which makes things perfect for me. Because I desperately need some bedroom action. As my luck would have it, he's in town for the weekend. So I'm going to shoot my shot, as they say, and see if I can take a ride on the Hayes train. I will not be using that terminology when I proposition him, though. Currently, I'm watching a couple of his brothers talk forcefully to him. I'm pretty sure it's because he was trying to piss off his fraternal twin by flirting with said twin's new wife. But frankly, I don't even care. Like I said, I'm not looking for forever. I'm looking for tonight. Maybe he'll be disappointing. I mean, how can one man be that attractive, be a good lover, and have a nice dick? That just wouldn't be fair to the rest of the men out there. So I'm sure there's something less than about him. But I don't even care about that. I make my way over to see Callie and give her a side hug. She's sitting next to her husband and the second oldest Crawford hottie, Ro. He can barely take his eyes off his wife to grin at me. Sibling rivalry? I ask. Ro rolls his eyes. Hayes has always been a troublemaker, And now that Mama is gone, no one smooths the way for him. He glances over his shoulder at his brothers. Well, you know what? I need some help loading my animals, so I'll just see if I can convince Mr. Beautiful to give me some assistance. Ro barks out a laugh. Good luck with that. I wouldn't count her out, Callie says. Rory can be very persuasive. I wink at Callie and walk over to the rest of the Crawfords. The token girl, their sister Madison, is sitting there watching them like this is the best night of her life. I swear she's taking notes. It's the oldest, Quinn, and the youngest, Johnny, who have cornered Hayes. Excuse me, boys, I find myself in need of some assistance. I lock eyes on Hayes' honey-colored gaze. We met once before, but I bet he doesn't even remember. I glance down at his shoes. We might ruin your $1,200 shoes, but do you think you could help load my critters? He glances down at his feet, then back up to me with an arched brow. He's now likely wondering how the hell I know anything about the kind of footwear he's sporting. But I know I've intrigued him. Lead the way, he says. He shrugs out of his brother's holds on him. I nod, and together we walk off towards the petting pen, where I have some of my more popular animals that I bring to functions like tonight's Bluebonnet Festival. You see, I own a hobby farm. I'm not sure if you remember, but I'm Rory. We met briefly once. I remember you, darling. That slow Texas accent hit its mark, right between my legs. But I'm smart enough to recognize it as a move. Oh, I bet that gets all the city girls' attention, doesn't it? I ask with a laugh. I do okay. Mm-hmm. We work in silence and get my goats and bunnies loaded in my trailer. Do you normally have an assistant? He asks. No, it's not generally a two-person job. I close the trailer and lock it. Those whiskey eyes of his trail down my body. Thankfully, I'm not as messy as I could be. I didn't work my petting pen tonight. I hired a few high school students from the 4-H club to do it. So even though I'm wearing my usual blue jeans, boots, and a t-shirt with the name of my hobby farm on it, E-I-E-I-O-K Corral, I'm not covered in animal shit. He takes a step closer to me. But tonight, you look like you were having a rough go of it with your brothers, and I decided I wanted to take you home for the night. His pillowy lips kick up in a seductive grin. Is that so? It is indeed. You have some work you need this city boy to do out at your farm? So I can play this one of two ways. I can go the icky porno route and tell him I need him to come clean out my pipes, or I can just tell him what I want. I grab his belt and pull him flush to me. I would like you to come back to my house and fuck me senseless. If that's something you're up for, then get in my truck. If it's not, then we part ways here. No hard feelings. Oh, darling, I've definitely got some hard feelings for you. It's cheesy as fuck, but his smile is so full of genuine humor that it just lights my body on fire. I pull his face down for a quick, hard kiss. Let's go then. The drive to my farm is quiet and tense. I feel like I won the hot guy lottery, and I'm not sure what I want to do with him first. Please let him have a big dick. He definitely has some big dick energy, but that could just be ego. Once we get to my farm, we make quick work of putting my animals in their regular pens. It's just you out here? He asks. Yup. Well, me and all my animals. He threads his fingers through mine and we walk, hand in hand through my spacious yard to my back door. I unlock it, and the minute we're inside, he presses me against the wall and kisses me. His kiss isn't slow or gentle. No, It's pure carnal lust with tongue, which is amazing considering how full his lips are. Did I mention this man looks like a damn model? Ridiculous. He picks me up so we're better matched in height. I wrap my legs around his waist, and my denim-covered core presses to the hot seam of his pants. Oh, what I would give to be naked at the moment. He sucks my tongue into his mouth and rocks his pelvis against me. The hard ridge of his erection rubs against me, where I need him most, but through 2 layers of blue jeans I'm not getting enough friction. I groan in frustration. I rake my fingers into his hair. It's soft beneath my fingers. I expected it to be crispy with hair gel, but it's just effortlessly soft. I should probably be embarrassed that I've given myself my last 2 haircuts. And for efficiency's sake, I use a shampoo-conditioner combo. Maybe there's a bit of me that does both of those things just to spite my mother. He leans back from our kiss, one brow arched. I can hear you thinking, what's going on? I was noticing how soft your hair is and then thinking about my own hair care routine. I give him my best fake sultry look. I know it's amazing that a sexy beast like me hasn't been snatched up. He barks out a laugh. You are a sexy beast. Where is your bedroom? Because I've got to feel your pussy without 75 layers of fabric between us. Excellent plan. Down that hall, last door on the right. He moves to head in that direction. You don't have to carry me. Oh, but I do. This way I've got your plump ass sitting in my palms, and my hard cock is riding up and down the line of your pussy with every step. I can feel your nipples pressing against me as we walk too. He's right. Every step towards my bedroom creates a flurry of sensations. I lean forward and lick his throat. He's salty and delicious, and he groans, angling his head to give me better access. When we get to your room, I want you to take off all your clothes. I need to make you come. I've got to watch you fall apart. Yes, let's do that, I say. Thankfully, my house isn't that big, and we do get to my bedroom quickly. He immediately lowers me to the ground. Strip, Aurora, he says. The sound of my given name coming out of his sexy mouth sends shivers racing over my body. He slowly unbuttons his shirt while I tear off my t-shirt and wiggle out of my blue jeans. God damn. Look at your fucking curves. Your body was made for loving. He grabs me and pulls me to him and kisses me again. His lips are hot and needy as they explore my mouth. He presses my back against my bedroom wall and devours me. Our tongues slide against one another as he begins a slow, methodic pump of his pelvis against me. The rhythmic rocking of his dick against my pussy coils pleasure tightly inside me. I should probably be embarrassed that he's going to make me come like this in less than 5 minutes, but I'm not. I whine into his mouth and try to rock myself harder against him. I grip his biceps in an attempt to pull myself up and give myself some leverage. Anything to try to race to my finish line. Nothing affects his steady pace. He leans back from the kiss. Be patient, Aurora. You'll get there. I'll give you as many orgasms as you want tonight. However you want them. Oh, God, I groan when my orgasm finally hits. I arch against the wall at my back as intense pleasure rockets through every nerve of my body. Fucking beautiful, he says. Then he walks me to the bed and dumps me unceremoniously into the center. Take off the rest of your clothes. His breathing is labored while he strips off his jeans. His bright blue boxer briefs are tight everywhere, showcasing how thick his thighs are and how big his erection is. His body is like a photoshopped perfection of muscles, only interrupted by brown curly hair that bisects his ridiculous six-pack of abs. His body is perfectly honed, but there's nothing about him that looks like a gym rat. Nothing about his nearly naked body that looks like a slick city boy. No. He very much has the body of a man who works with his hands. I really like the way you're looking at me right now, darling. I've gotten so distracted watching his body be revealed that I've forgotten to remove my bra and panties. I quickly unhook my bra and fling it across the room, then slide my no-nonsense cotton undies down my thighs and kick them away. I spread my legs just a little to give him a peek. He grabs the front of his boxers, gripping his dick. "Aurora," he murmurs. "You are the sexiest fucking woman I've ever seen." He climbs onto the bed, prowling up my body like a giant panther. I stare into his whiskey eyes, searching for proof that he's used that line time and time again on women. Instead, I only see sincerity shining back at me. Danger, Will Robinson. Do not look directly into the sincere eyes of the sexy man. Look at his mouth or his dick, and focus on the sex. Only the sex. Because I'm pretty sure that staring into those gorgeous eyes and feeling like I'm the only woman in the world will only make me fall a little bit more in love with him. Okay, a lot in love with him. Hayes Crawford is clearly dangerous, which is why it's a good thing this is only a one-night stand.
Chapter 2. Hayes. "You know how sexy you are, don't you?" I ask her. She reaches up and cups her bare tits. Her hands aren't big enough to hold her full breasts. "I like my curves. Took me a long time to get here, but yeah, I do think I'm sexy." "Fucking right you are. I can't decide what I want to do to you first." "Do you have a menu of options I can choose from?" she asks. I toss back my head and laugh. When was the last time I laughed during sex? Have I ever? This woman, she's different. "No menu. Lay back on the bed, Aurora. I want you to spread out so I can see all of you." As she's shimmying backward on the bed, I pull off my boxers. I squeeze the root of my cock to slow things down. She's got me so damn aroused. She lays her pale, curvy body out on her white bedsheets. Her toenails are polished purple, and I only notice this because she's got her knees bent, feet planted in front of her. She's leaning up on her elbows looking at me. "You made me so goddamn hard, darling." I grip my dick again. "Open those legs for me. Let me look at your pussy. Are you wet?" She slides her legs open, keeping those knees bent. "Yes, I'm very wet. I'm a country girl, Hayes. I don't get waxed like the women you're probably used to." There are no other women, and fuck me. I put a knee on the bed and a palm on her mound. "Look at these red curls covering your pussy. Why the fuck would you wax this off? It's so damn sexy." I run my thumb against her pubic hair, in effect petting her. I want to stroke my cock and come all over this pussy, cover those red curls with my white seed. "You're so wet, Aurora. You're dripping down to your sweet little asshole." I follow my words with my thumb, tracing her arousal through her slick folds to the pucker behind. I don't breach her anywhere, though. Her pelvis rocks, following my hand. "Oh, God," she moans. Her hands lift to cup her breasts. "Hands off, darling. Your body is my playground. Unless you want to show me how you make yourself come, you put your hands down. It's my job to touch you." She slams her hands onto the mattress. "I want to come." I chuckle again. I crawl up her body, flick my tongue over her nipples before I reach her face. "Aurora, are you already impatient?" "Maybe a little. If you just drop down, I could feel your cock on my clit right now." I do just that, giving her just a taste. I slide myself through her wet folds and fuck, my eyes nearly cross. It feels so damn good. "Let me tell you something that maybe you didn't know about yourself." I lift my pelvis back up and she whimpers in frustration. "You, my beautiful one, are not a drive-through, fast food, burger kept under a heat lamp kind of meal." I cup one of her breasts, kneading her and rolling her sensitive nipple between my fingers. She rolls her eyes at me. I lick and suck at the tender skin beneath her ear. "No, you are to slowly warm up that skillet and get the butter all nice and melted. Then sear that filet mignon on both sides." I move down and suck one of her perfect rosebud nipples into my mouth. I suck hard, knowing that she'll feel the pull on her clit. I like my steaks a little more well done, too, so I put that skillet into a heated oven and let it slow cook to perfection. "Hayes?" "Yeah?" "If you don't fuck me soon, I'm going to either tie you to my bed and use your body for my pleasure, or I'll just grab a toy and do it myself." I laugh. "How about we take the edge off a little?" I kiss her. Kissing Rory is as natural as breathing, and as new and different as learning a foreign language. She tastes like cinnamon, and I'd swear forever, but I don't know anything about that sort of thing. I leave her lips, kissing my way down her body. "You smell so good, Aurora. I've got to eat your pussy. I'll make you come that way first. Then you can have my dick. But you keep your hands on the bed or on me. No touching your own body. Understood?" "Yes," she whispers. I bend forward and bite and suck the skin above her mound. I've got to mark her. I probably haven't given a hickey since high school, but everything inside me demands that I claim her in some way. I lick and soothe the skin after, then keep moving downward. "Hayes," she breathes my name. I have to fight every instinct not to buck my dick into the bed. Instead, I spread her nether lips. She's glistening, she's so wet. I lick her slit. Her tangy, musky flavor explodes on my tongue. Fuck yes, Aurora. And I bury my face in her pussy. She spreads her legs wider and her fingers thread through my hair. I wedge my shoulders between her thighs and grip her underneath, lifting her ass to bring her closer to my mouth. I alternate between licking and sucking her clit and bucking her with my tongue. "Oh, wow," she pants. "Right there. Oh, there. Oh, Hayes." This woman belongs to me. She's fucking mine. And I don't stop to think about what that means. I just know that right now, I feel that in my soul. I slide 2 fingers inside of her slick channel. "You're going to feel so perfect squeezing my cock with this pussy. Goddamn, Aurora." I curve my fingers, searching for the spot that will make her see stars. I know I've found it when she makes a strangled sound. "Fuck," she groans. I rub my fingers back and forth against that spot. Then I go in for the kill with her clit. Because as much as I'd like to draw this out some more, I've got to get inside this woman. I slide my tongue over her clit, drawing tiny circles over that bead of nerves, and then I suck it into my mouth. "Hayes, I'm going to come." Her body tightens, then she splinters. Her pussy squeezes my digits as she convulses against me. A fresh flood of liquid gushes out of her, and I slow my tongue to lap up her release. I give her pussy one final kiss, then crawl my way back up her body. I nuzzle in her neck.
I think you might have sucked out my soul, so if I could just lay here and you go ahead and take what else you need from me.
I laugh. No way. We're in this together, darling. I shift onto the bed so I'm on my back. In fact, climb on up here now and ride me like a good girl. She sucks in a breath. I pull her over me, that sopping wet pussy of hers sliding across my dick. I groan. Did you like the fact that I want you on top, or the fact that I called you a good girl? She braces her hands on my chest.
I'm not really sure. Both?
You were a very good girl while I ate your sweet pussy. You kept your hands off your body, just like I told you. Now, I want you to roll this condom on me. I hand her one of the foil squares I tossed on the bed earlier. She's already humping her clit against my cock as she tears open the condom. I love how fucking greedy you are for my dick.
Yes, I want it inside me.
She leans up on one knee and rolls the rubber down.
I thought for sure you'd have a tiny dick.
My brow shoots to my hairline. I beg your pardon?
Well, it's just that you're so ridiculously handsome and charming, and I know you're successful at whatever it is you do in Austin. I've heard your family talk about it. So I figure something must be wrong with you. I was betting on a small penis.
I look down at her and smirk. Sorry to disappoint. She grabs my cock and lines it up at her entrance.
Oh, this isn't a disappointment. Now, let's see if you know what to do with this bad boy.
The taste of her orgasm is still on my lips as she slides her tight pussy down onto my cock. God damn. Even through the condom I can feel her heat. Hear the slick of her as she settles on me. Nothing has ever felt better. I squeeze her ass. See, if I know how to use this, now you're being a bad girl, and bad girls get spankings. I playfully swat her ass and her neck arches. A moan falls from her lips. She starts to move, sliding that tight pussy up and down on my cock. We can switch positions, and I can keep spanking that ass of yours. You want to be my good girl or my bad girl?
Both,
she cries out.
Fuck, you feel good. How are you this perfect?
Tell me how my cock feels inside you. She licks her lips. Her eyes open and her pupils are blown. She's breathing heavy and a pink blush is spreading across her breasts and up her neck.
You have this vein at the bottom, and it's rubbing all the good spots. God, and you're so big, I'm just filled up. So filled up.
The wet sucking sounds of her pussy riding my dick fill her bedroom. What if I want to take your ass? Would you let me do that? She sucks in a breath as her eyes widen.
I don't know.
We don't have to do that. Your pussy is more than enough. Feels so goddamn good. I'm having to think about baseball statistics to try not to come too fast. I cup her tits, pinching and flicking her nipples. I want to touch you everywhere, Aurora. Cover you in my cum and mark you as mine. I lower my hands and grip her hips and pump up into her.
Oh, God,
she gasps. Touch your clit if you need to.
You're already, your dick, fucking magic dick. Oh, shit.
She squeezes her eyes shut.
I don't think I can. Feels like it's too much, like I'm going to break.
You're not going to break, darling. I've got you. I continue to pound up into her, and it's taken every fucking ounce of my control not to come. You come all over my dick. I'll help put you back together.
Hayes, it's happening.
Those pussy walls squeeze and tighten around me, and I finally let go with a roar, emptying myself into the condom. I sit up, hugging her to me. Our sweat-damp skin makes us slick and sticky against each other. I want to stay like this, just holding her. Let me take care of the condom, I say. She crawls off of me and up onto one of the pillows like she's going to sleep. I step into the bathroom, dispose of the rubber, and wash my hands. By the time I make it back to...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?